你好. Hello in Mandarin Chinese. Welcome to Chinese Home Cooking Weeknight Show. Our demonstration today is how to tenderize cheap cut beef. Beef is the third largest meat consumed worldwide, 25% of the meat production, just behind pork, 38%, and then poultry, 35%. In absolute numbers, the United States, Brazil, and the People's Republic of China are the world's three largest consumers of beef. On a per capita basis in 2009, Argentina ate the most beef at 65 kilos per person. People in the US ate 40 kilos, while those in the EU ate 17 kilos. Beef can be quite expensive. The high-end beef in the regular grocery stores here in the US can sell for $20-something per pound. It is said that the famous Kobe beef from Japan is the most expensive beef in the world, several $1,000s for 1 pound. People are often amazed by how inexpensive the beef dishes are in the Chinese restaurants here in the US and how tender the beef is. The secret is how cheap cut beef is tenderized in Chinese cooking. Today, I'm going to show you how I tenderize round steak, cheap cut beef that you can buy for under $6 a pound here in the US. Now, let's get started. Here's the list of ingredients. 8 ounces round steak cut into strips, roughly 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch by 2 inches. Round steak is cheap in the US, roughly around $6 a pound. Many people are amazed that Chinese restaurants here in the US offer beef dishes at very reasonable prices. This is partly because Chinese restaurants use cheap cut meat and tenderize them well. I bought this meat from the store pre-cut, labeled as stir fry. If you couldn't find pre-cut meat and you have to cut yourself, make sure you cut against the grains so that the muscles are cut short. And if you find it a little bit difficult to cut fresh meat, then you can put the meat into the freezer for about 15 minutes so that the meat becomes stiff but not frozen. Then it'll be easier to cut. We are going to marinate the meat with 1/2 teaspoon of salt. The salt also serves as the function of tenderizing the meat. Mix well and set aside for 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes since we added the salt into the meat. Now we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and 1 egg white. Mix well. Now the meat is ready to be cooked.